Hi guys, Toge here with a new video, and this video is specifically for people that don't know what to do until Cataclysm release and they have a fresh level 80 or they want to prepare for Cataclysm as best as they can with the time that they have, so they are not going to level a new tune or they are not going to specifically AFK till Cataclysm. They are ready to play and they are ready to prepare as best as they can. This video is made for you guys. So if you don't know, we have everything resetted. So this is a new tune, so I did level up this DK, which is pretty fast. So if you haven't leveled a level 80 yet and you don't want to spend a boost, which I understand because I don't want to spend as well, you can basically level very quickly till level 80 depending on the time you spend on the game. I've seen multiple people actually level in 20 hours, which is, again, depending on the time you spent on the game per day, you can achieve it in 2 or 3 or 4 days, which is perfect for release of Cataclysm. And you can do it while just spamming dungeons as a DPS, because the queue times are even lower for DPS, tanks and healers. If you're a tank, it's insta queue, but as a DPS you can have a queue within like 4 minutes, 3 minutes, and if you have a good group, generally they are going to spam those dungeons until they are like top level, right? So what do you want to do to prepare for Cataclysm? Well, since honor points got released, resetted in pre-patch, now we only have 4k maximum honor you can have on your character. And there are two solutions for you guys to prepare for Cataclysm. Either you're going to spam like BGs or whatever activity you can do to get honor points, to either buy already good gear. For example, I bought it for science, but honestly I should not have bought it because, again, I'm going to explain the second point. You can buy items that can make you powerful right now, which can help you while leveling. Again, the leveling process will be quite fast because once you are like in those Cataclysm zones, you're going to get some good pieces. They're not going to be wrathful pieces, but they're going to be very good pieces to level with. But I took a wrathful weapon because, again, for science purposes, but also just it is enjoyable to like press an ability and do damage, right? So I bought this, and it doesn't cost too much. So you could do a full gear set full of items to level with from level 80 to level 85. You can do that. And those pieces you can buy it everywhere, but you can buy in Stormwind or in Orgrimmar for the off pieces, and you can go into this tunnel, for example, in Dalaran, and you're going to see the vendors, which are, again, underneath with the arena zone, right? So here you can go underneath, and there are the vendors. I'm going to show you guys really quickly. And those pieces are not really that expensive. You can basically just farm a whole day of BGs, and depending on your gear, again, you're going to have fun or not. Personally, if I'm playing with this DK in BGs, I'm not going to like it. I'm going to farm it for Cataclysm, for example. Because of, like, again, my second point I'm going to give. And you can pretty much buy everything you want. Like, the full set costs around 1.5k, which is not that much. It's even lower than 1.5k, and then you can get the weapons for 850, which you should buy here because it's better eye level than this one. This one is like 264, and this is eye level 277. You should buy it there, and you can buy the off pieces in Stormwind. But if you're like me and you don't really care about gearing for the leveling process, what you could do is get 4k maximum honor, and that is not going to be resetted when Cataclysm is going to come out. So basically you're going to get enough points to buy yourself, I think, 3 or 4 pieces once you are level 85, and those 4 or 3 pieces are going to be very massive, because you're going to be at 85 with some good epics or blues. I don't remember what color it was, like the first honor gear set, but you can buy like the best gear possible for PvP from the get-go. And then you of course have like now arena points, but it's conquest points that is going to be happening in Cataclysm. And those conquest points you can then spend or keep for like upgrades, like a weapon, for example. I think you'll have to do it for 2 or 3 weeks to get like a good weapon from the conquest vendors. But all these things you can do. You can also obviously do dungeons. Obviously, I don't have the eye level for it, but you could have the eye level for Gamma, for example, and you can spam that and you will get like very good gear for the leveling process, which you should do. I think it's not really fun to have like gear that is very low for leveling, although it can get replaced very quickly. It's always nice to have like a smooth leveling process by gearing up, or you can also have again the gear for 85 as well, because it's going to be somewhat okay gear from that point, but you can always do that, right? So there is also an option, but I think PvP is where it's at. That's why, like, whenever you're going to queue, it's very quick, because people know, look, PvP gear at 85, it doesn't get resetted, so you get like guaranteed a few pieces, which is going to help you for the PvP process or PvE process. If you are needing PvP gear for PvE, you can do that, or if you need the eye level for groups for somehow, some way, those pieces are going to up your eye level, get like your eye level average, which is going to be needed for some groups that are needing a eye level specific for the group. So that is my suggestion. You should definitely do the second point. You can always do first the gearing. Again, if you have a lot of time, you have one character, you only want to play one character, just play PvP right now. It's still fun. I mean, it's really one-shotty though. It feels like it's bugged, but it got fixed for some reason. But resilience doesn't reduce enough damage to the point where you are going to survive a 1v1 pretty usually, which is not happening. Like, often you're going to get one-shotted or you're one-shotting the enemy. It is fun for some people. I don't really like too much like the cadence of one-shotting, but I mean again, the goal of PvPing right now is not really to PvP right now. It's more of the grind that you want to do for level 85. So I would recommend you guys to either buy pieces to get your leveling process easier, and I would say even faster, or you do the second point, which I will do on my druid, on my hunter, on my retribution paladin, is to PvP a lot to get those 4k points, so you can be relaxed at a level 85, buy your pieces, and then go grind PvP or go grind PvE. As you may know, my channel is about PvP, so obviously I will be grinding PvP, but this is going to help you to get like a little step forward compared to people that would not have the information. People still believe that this gets resetted, which is not happening. This is not resetting. This is going to be staying 4k out of 4k, so be sure to do that, because again, starting from 0 is okay, you can do that, and the gains are going to be way better at 85. Right now the gains are really low, so if you're winning a random BG, for example, it's only 90, which is very low. You will need like a lot of BGs to get those 4k points. But at 85, once you have like the normal BG max level, you're going to be able to get those points very quickly with those wins or losses, basically. So this is the end of the video. Again, I wanted to really showcase really quickly what you can do right now to prepare for Cataclysm. You could also just level a character from the get-go to get level 80, and then start with that character to level in Cataclysm. That is also a possibility. That's what I did with my DK. But you can also just take your existing characters that you already had on Wrath of the Lich King and level up to level 85, but for that you can also prepare yourself for currencies that are still needed for 85, for level 85. So again, I recommend you guys to do that, or to relax, do something else till Cataclysm is going to come out. But again, I'm giving you some insights to the people that want to grind something and they don't have anything to grind for because they think they have to wait for Cataclysm. No, you can still grind something, although maybe you don't like the one-shotty nature of PvP right now, which I understand. On level 85, it's going to be way different. You're going to be surviving a lot more damage. because the health pools are going to be bigger, but also the resilience stats is going to be way more important. So I'm looking forward to. Again, thank you for watching this video. Really appreciate you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. We're doing Cataclysm PvP, we're doing retail PvP, even vanilla PvP here. We just need to expand our horizons till again a new expansion comes out, like for example War Within, or till a new phase of Cataclysm, or a new phase of Season of Discovery. Again, thank you for watching. Have a great day.